I think we're really fortunate to have him. He's agreed to come to Batumi, Georgia on August 1st.
So Andrey Smaev, this is the big question right now. Is he going to compete in arm wrestling? Does he have 999 missed calls from East versus West? That was the top comment on this, one of his recent pronation exercise videos here. Somebody said Leonidas made a mistake by calling him out as his next opponent. Yet Leonidas called him out. So we're going to take a look at exactly what Robert and Dexter at EVW said about Smaev. Is he potentially competing in August? We're going to take a look here. Let's read a couple more comments on his post here. 69 missed calls from Devin. This man is giving sleepless nights to some of elite arm wrestlers of the world despite being out of the sport. Let's look at what Robert has to say about Andrey Smaev. Is he going to compete soon? The mythical Andrey Smaev, is it actually going to happen?
One is asking about Andrey Smaev. When will we expect to see him? Robert, you want to... I know we just got the news, so why don't you share that?
He said they just got the news. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much we want to talk about that right now since we've got Little Rock to focus on. But yeah, I've been working to get Andrey Smaev for a long time, and we owe this actually to our co-title sponsor, Bucked Up. Smaev's sponsor is his biggest.
So he's saying they owe it to them, but I thought it was the other way around, because in previous podcasts, Robert was saying due to this connections with Bucked Up, he had asked them if it was possible to get Smaev involved, and then that company was saying that Smaev, they could probably get him involved. So is it them owing him, or is it the other way around? Let's listen to what he says here.
Bucked Up. And Ryan Gardner is the CEO and owner of that company. He's very close. He and his twin brother, actually, who's a co-owner of the company, very close to Smaev. And I've been asking them to help get him on board. He's kind of shy, doesn't like the spotlight, doesn't get out. He said no to everybody. Even people in Russia that's wanted him to come out, he said no to. So I think we're really fortunate to have him. He's agreed to come to Batumi, Georgia on August 1st. And I guess we can do some guesses as to who his
well, we know Leonidas called him out, but I've read a lot of comments. People are saying that is not a good way to build hype for Smaev, giving him Leonidas immediately, kind of like they gave Brian Shaw Leonidas, where Leonidas has more experience. So maybe it makes more sense to give him a match that is a little, maybe a step down from Leonidas.
But give people some time to think about that. But yeah, that's a real exciting one, I think. I mean, he's probably the hottest thing right now on the internet. Maybe other than Devin and Vitaly right now, they might have surpassed him.
That's right, but we don't spend too much time on that. But everybody has been asking for him for.
So he says confirmed.
Months and months now, and so finally we can all right, guys, just hang tight till August 1st. But for now, let's keep it straight.
So confirmed for August 1st. Now, let's look. I see this post here. There are rumors that the management of East versus West has been in contact with Smaev and that his participation is done and confirmed. But is that really the case? Today, the head of one of Russia's arm wrestling league, Sergey Gavrilchenko, got in touch with Smaev and asked him a direct question. Is it true that you given consent to participate? Smaev says, no, I haven't spoken to anyone. So is it confirmed or not? Now, it'll be interesting to see the source on this. Like, is there a video? Because, I mean, you can't take everything for fact on something like Reddit, that's for sure. But let's continue here. Is this some kind of joke by Dexter Tan? Was he openly lying about Smaev? Or is Smaev preparing a surprise for us and therefore not telling the truth? We are all convinced it's the former, because Smaev has no time to compete. He needs to train his wrist. In general, Andrey Smaev's participation is becoming the same kind of meme as Sarichev's participation. It'll definitely happen somewhere, sometime, but later, in parentheses, never. They should really stop talking about this guy. Put him against Shaw. They're really dragging the situation. Baxter literally said Smaev had agreed to a match, so if Smaev hasn't spoken to anyone, that's a really bad look. So who knows? Who knows what the case is? Let me know your speculation in the comment section. I mean, Smaev definitely is a guy who brings a lot of hype for sure. So if they can actually get him on the table somehow, I'm not sure. Will they have to give him more than 50K, more than even Alajan? That's kind of the meme about Alajan, but man, Alajan did so good in his recent match. I wonder what he's actually getting paid. I'm sure that's all private, but definitely deserves to be well paid. Later on, Robert said that Arcona seems to be a good matchup, and yeah, people are saying that that's probably not the best idea to give him Leonidas up front. Somebody said I think Brian Shaw would be a better match for Smaev. So will it actually happen? They said confirmed for August. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Are we actually going to see Smaev compete?